Welcome back to Bailiwick of Guernsey Shipwrecks. I'm JP Falaise and I'm going to take you diving with me.
Stroking Dover soles, playing with monkfish.
Oh yeah, it'd be nice to get a big monkfish. If
Well,
I had the guts to
seagull
stamp
would like you to catch something. It quite likes fish guts. Yeah,
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
Good. Mask and fins, and we're up to the deep.
Yeah. We got our mascot on the bow. He's managed to avoid the ringers.
Yeah, he has, huh?
Yeah. Kind of been down the tip. How many things you got clipped on?
Too many. Half the stuff I could leave on board. I need this.
You done your risk assessment?
Yeah, it's a dynamic risk assessment. I'll do it as I go. Alright, I'll see you in a few dozen.
Yeah. And then there was just bubbles. And then when we look in the wheelhouse, what have we got?
The tide today is absolutely screaming, and if you slow down, the dust cloud that you create from picking up scallops actually catches up with you. So this is chaotic footage. In diving terms, this is what you call task loading. I'm trying to pick up scallops, film, follow my bag, ensure I don't swim into any obstructions like fishing gear, fish pots, ropes, reefs, and also I'm just trying to figure out which direction I'm heading in. That's also keeping an eye on my air and checking my bottom time. But anyway, I love doing this sort of stuff, but you need to keep your wits about you. Task loading causes stress, and if it's not managed properly or addressed, it can catch up on you. That's why I sometimes just take a rest, stop, retake stock and just hold in the tide. Although we've got a humongous amount of scallops at the moment, for an unknown reason, in areas which have been dived many times before, and has yielded probably hundreds of thousands of scallops, we're still finding a decent stock, including the small ones, which you'll notice I pick up and decide to leave there. This being selective is critical to having a healthy stock. The divers in Guernsey are very good at keeping a healthy stock, and all the shallow parts are never really overfished.
Oh no. Okay.
This is a decent bag. Now I've come off of the nice sand onto this horrible soft white tail compelled reef type sand. I don't tend to find as many scallops in this. Plus I've got a full bag, so I think it's time to go up to the surface.
Oh no.
Secretly I'm laughing to myself because the scallops are actually swimming out my bag and back down to the seabed. I've actually let a couple go back because in my mind I'm thinking, fair play to them, they managed to get out of the bag. I reckon I've got 150 here. That's roughly how much my bag holds. That's half an hour in the water. It's time to go up.
Here comes the diver. We can see how much filming he's done by how much is in the sack. Oh, he kind of done a lot of filming then. I think there might be a bit of grading to be done.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
This is Scallop mayhem on the Sylvia.
First one, okay, we're going to have to start another small bucket.
Oh no! Oh, I missed it.
So how was that for you, JP?
That was good. Very tidal. Very quick sea running there.
How was the viz?
This was okay. You go with him. Until I stirred up, it was all right.
What about that poor angler behind you?
Oh no! I almost pulled his feathers.
There you leg over. You're getting as creaky as me.
Woo. I am creaky.
Something to do with the age, you know.
I'm not a spring chicken anymore.
Yeah. You'll be able to join the dinosaurs one day.
Hopefully.
Need to catch a bit better.
Yeah, something a bit bigger. Oh, I sucked on the air there and I got 80 left.
Hey. Any fish? The divers keep scaring them away. Yeah, he's there. COVID man.
Right. Hello. Hello. You alright? Bit tidal. Yeah, we're getting pretty lots of scallops. Yeah. We've done alright then. I had 173, I'm at 148. Some good numbers. I mean, they're only just in 3-4 mil. There was a lot that weren't in and they went back. So now we're just winching up some of Richard's pots. They haven't been pulled in a while.
Yeah, I left the bobber on the seashore here. And there seems to be another rope in with it.
Read on it. Where he wants a
single bird over winter.
how many more?
Single bird over winter.
How many did you have?
110.
That's good.
168.
How many did you have? 38?
I had 38 and then quite a few stalls. But what's my PB?
Yeah, good.
79.
Oh,
I was
not
happy.
bad.
Yeah, that's
What's
rolling
that?
around.
It's on a bean trunk.
It's making a mess, that's what it is.
No messing around, straight back down. Look at the size of the sugar kelp, it's absolutely humongous. Gotta be 10 feet long. Well, I had a humongous amount of scallops on the first one, so I've decided on this dive, if I see a scallop I'll pick it up, but I'm not actively looking for them. I want to do some filming and try and get some big wrasse on this reef. And it surprises me, there is actually still a few spider crab left, even though the season's well and truly gone. We won't see them in big numbers again until May. Or round about May anyway. These little gollies like this are ideal for Dover sole or plaice. They like to sit in this soft sand just behind the reef. Any prey that comes over the top, poof, got it. As you can see, the seaweed's looking a bit sick now. It's starting to die off now we haven't got as much light, and it just sits in these troughs here, just dying and rotting away. A load of burrows. Someone's been digging in the sand. Not quite sure what that is. Could be anything really. Same again, everywhere. Marks. Things have been digging, things have been eating, things have been scratching at the seabed. But there's nothing around here at the moment. Looks like there's a culprit. Caught red-handed. Or shall I say red-clawed. Here we find an artificial reef. This one's completely safe. Looks like a diver's cut the back out of it to let all the wildlife it trapped inside. These things make ideal hatcheries for cuttlefish or squid. Sometimes you see the eggs hanging down inside them. Can you see this scallop? It's well hidden. It's a big one too. Just going to spend a few minutes hanging out with these little gobies. As I hold on to the reef, I'm knocking little bits of sand off and stuff, and they're going crazy because they think it's food. You see them, they take it in and they spit it straight back out again. I think this is a double spiral worm. These worms live in little leathery tube bits and are often found between cracks of big boulders. I've just spotted two big wrasse. They swim off pretty quick when they notice I'm coming after them. They don't tend to like divers, wrasse. Oh, there's another nice one as well. It's a really nice colour, this one. It's like a mocha sort of colour. Just in.
my new mask. That is my new mask. Nice this one. I should really just say there is loads and loads of smalls left down there. It's not all about take everything today and leave nothing for tomorrow. There is a decent stock of scallops left. The reason there's a fair few more scallops is there's a lot less people to dive for them now. So on my dive I took 12. Oh, watch the winch, Bill. Push her out of gear on the top.
Forward! Forward! Forward!
Okay. Head on it. Yeah, I only had 12 on that dive. I was doing what I enjoy doing, looking for fish, looking at wildlife. That is a good one. It's not 8 inches though, is it?
20.
120.
We got smalls back here.
Yeah, they're going to go back to smalls. What you do is you put them in there, then you go back up where you were and you put them there. So you put them back where you found them. We're coming down this way the tide.
Want to go shopping?
Quite a bit of tide there. There's some buffs up on Anfray. I think we're going to drop Moley on it. But look at the tide screaming down through here. Mole, we'll drop you up tide. You can swim down to the reef. Not quite sure whose pups they are, but I'm sure they'll be grateful when you say they're buffs. When you cut them off and take them home. Phil's going in as well.
Yeah.
They're going to tag team this one.
You're going to need a rope and just shorten the line. Chop the bobbers off and shorten the line.
That is well and truly wrapped by the looks of it. And this marker's got an A on for Anfray.
Right, what do we want?
You want to take a rope and shorten the line, cut the buffs.
Cut the buffs off, tie the buffs on the rope, try and shorten it a bit. That knife out, otherwise it'll be back up there.
That knife.
Mole's got a knife on his ankle.
Let's get a rope then. Sorry.
I've got a bit of rope, we'll probably use some of that.
Got a knife?
Yeah.
Just cut the bobbers off and then tie it on the rope and try and shorten it.
Okay. Ready, action?
See, there's a little bit of tide here. There's Action Man and Mini Action Man.
Action Man and G.I. Joe.
G.I. Gian. There's old G.I. Gian.
Keep using canoe.
They look like seals.
Oh, that's not bad. Single arm.
Sorry, Jane, it's too fast. I don't want to.
43. 32, I had.
See the tide coming down and rushing around here. Look at it. Mole's there first.
Oh, let's go, Richard. See the...
Tide's on its way down.
No, hang on, we got the wrong one. We should have left Matt on there.
Oh, I don't know if they're for hanging fins on.
That's a great photo.
Richard's getting in pretty close.
Oh, look at that. Just a bit of weed, that's right.
Yeah, that is mega shallow.
Don't ungrip my dry suit just yet, folks.
Salvage mission, Sylvia K. Richard knows. Richard knows what he's doing. The thing is, a fisherman would never get him back, boys. Look how many times it's wrapped around. About 50 takes on it.
I've just taken the buffs and tied a rope onto the pole.
That's it, proper job.
That's it, Phil. Just tie the rope onto the pole, bring the buffs.
Has anybody been trying to get over it?
Should have taken a piece of card. Let the old sound of going nuts.
Yeah. I've just noticed their fins on the...
Yeah, hanging up.
Yeah, I've just noticed that.
Hanging up on the foot irons.
Men in black.
Yeah, that's Guernsey's take on Love Island.
Tie the bobbers on.
Yeah. Ah, fine. Let's go, Richard.
We're off. Yeah, don't leave that rope there. Tie the bobbers on, chuck the bobbers in the water.
What are you doing?
They're doing a proper job.
He's getting all nervous.
Work it, boys, work it.
So we're actually over the back there. So when the tide would have come up again, it would have gone whoo, round again. Tide's going south, it should drift out and around.
Until this afternoon when it goes north.
Yeah, come back again.
It's a bit of a good deed.
Go on, jump!
Jump, we're down tide! He loves the bombshell. Molly's the butterfly.
Probably coming up with no tacks on.
Oh yeah, you fly on that ladder, right?
At one point, you and Molly were at the safest spot.
Yeah, I'll show you like that.
It's not long enough now to go up there, which is good.
Yeah, that's all right. You can see the old foundations of the old coast.
Yeah, the old eye.
Made up of 4-inch steel pipe and landers on it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so it comes in a flat pack.
Get it again next week.
We can make a business out of this. There's another one hanging off of that one, which is mullinet. And there's another one on that one, which is oyster. Go on, Phil, you know you want to.
There you are. come through the gap, eh? You don't want to come too close to this side.
Yeah, I know, it rocks either side. You see a pellet hanging off of it. Yellow pellet. The harder buffs are called pellet. This is the joy of coming back at low tide. We are mega shallow here. I mean, I can almost touch that.
What a catch!
We're in.
You're tangled up by the
There's one tray in the blue bin.
Now we have to climb that beast. It is pretty steep. Just got to take your time on it. Everything's got to be safe. So don't overload yourself. Take it easy. Just goes to show how thin it is there. There's not much water. You see Dive Guernsey's in already. He's put out some brilliant videos lately of diving.
Thanks for coming along on another dive. If you liked what you've seen or you enjoy the content, please hit the subscribe button and give us a like. And remember, I'll catch you on the next tide.